That moment is one of the most vivid moments of regret in my childhood.
Don't you think we're better together? Oh, I think we are.
Happy Valentine's Day! And
It's Valentine's Day?
for them,
Oh, good morning! One year ago,
we were having Valentine's Day.
at the car dealership.
Yeah.
I bought our car a year ago. That's crazy.
That was so fun.
That was fun.
It felt like a big adventure to me.
It was a big adventure. Well, it was our first time like buying a car at a dealership and all that. So,
Yeah.
welcome to our Tuesday. We are just getting started with the day, and we're gonna go out. Mary hasn't been out of the house besides going to the hospital in, I don't know, a week maybe?
Yeah.
So
I'm ready.
we're gonna go enjoy a night on the town. We're gonna go shopping.
Dinner date.
Dinner date in the car. We pulled up. We're like, let's do drive-through. Like we often, we're at Chick-fil-A, of course. We often do drive-through and then sit in the parking lot. But sometimes we go in.
That sounds really lame, but we're okay with that. If that's our life.
But here's the thing. We decided, okay, let's do that. We'll do drive-through. And then when we like come around, we order our food, and then we come around the drive-through and we look inside, and literally there were so many. It was like, I think they're having like a special event there tonight, and there's just so many people. They put in like extra tables, I think. And anyways, it would have been flu central. So
Yeah, it was like,
we are so glad we made this decision to eat in the car.
and it's so peaceful. And it's like a reserved little private restaurant.
Look at that.
Okay, hold on. We'll get set up for YouTube filming.
Okay,
Lights on.
I just ran in. Whoa, that like washes us out.
Oh, sorry.
Well, it's probably better to have the lights. I just ran inside to Chick-fil-A, and they had a guy doing character.
Your light's now. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. They have a guy doing caricatures. Caricatures? Drawing people.
So it's
And-
like an artistic,
cartoon portrait.
but it's not just a cartoon portrait. It's like overemphasizing like the teeth or the hairline.
That's what you don't like? Because Mary informed me that she doesn't like caricatures.
I don't prefer caricatures. I think I've never liked it, and he was like, I didn't know that about you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always learning new things about Mary.
And I'm always learning new things
Because
about you.
I said, well, you've seen my character.
I have, and you look cute.
I got it when I was 7 years old in Disney World.
Right, I knew that much.
It was in the resort that we were staying in, like in the lobby, I think.
Okay.
And like, I really wanted to do it, and like, I think it was
I
like.
want to sit in that chair and have somebody draw my face.
Yeah,
But like,
well,
yeah.
But no, like, I think I wanted that to be my souvenir.
That's
like,
so sweet.
So
and you probably went the whole like week thinking like, what is my souvenir gonna be?
Yeah.
And you were like, that's what I want.
I don't.
Oh, I do
don't-
know what you're gonna say.
I don't quite.
I do remember.
Well, and then I said, that moment is one of the most vivid moments of regret in my childhood.
This sounds so sad
I
and
know,
serious.
it does sound so sad and
So
serious.
tell us about the biggest moment of regret.
Okay, so I'm sitting there in the seat, and he's like drawing me, you know? It's kind of a mysterious thing, because you're sitting there and you don't get to see like what he's drawing, and it's you're kind of nervous.
Yeah.
And he asks me, I'm 7 years old, and I'm missing my front teeth. And he asked me if I want the missing teeth in the caricature. And
the other option is for him to draw teeth in there, even though you
like,
don't have any.
Yeah, like, okay, so I said no. And so he just drew like a smile that like was like a full smile. And I loved the picture, but it was like, I felt like it wasn't me.
Oh.
And so I like regretted not, it was just like one of those like spontaneous like decisions. No, don't draw the missing teeth. Maybe I was self-conscious about them. I don't know, but it's funny. So every time I look at that, I think it's in my mom's house. I look at it and I'm like, I remember.
You think that's not me?
Well, I remember the regret of the moment.
Oh, did you immediately feel the regret? Like when he handed it to you, you were like, wait, I don't have teeth.
I think later in the day I felt it. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, it's kind of sad. Now, if we ever go to Disney World and you get a caricature, you can be like, actually, don't draw my 2 front teeth. Don't ask questions. I just don't do the 2 front teeth. We can do that. Or I could try to draw you without 2 front teeth.
That'd be really rich.
Yeah, really entertaining.
All right, let's go shopping.
Peter ran in to exchange something, and so I decided to hop into the driver's seat and come pick him up. Because I don't drive very often, and I wanted to pick him up and surprise him. Because it will be a surprise, because I never drive. And yes, I do have my driver's license. Cheers. Where are you, Peter? Why can't I find you? Wait, he's really going back and forth. He's like pacing. I can see him. Huh? My world is changing. I'm rearranging. Okay, now I see him. I think he's checking out. Okay, I just saw an employee come to the window and look at me and talk into her headset. And so maybe I'm not supposed to be waiting for Peter here. There he is. And he probably heard like there's a suspicious person out front. Oh, is it locked? What? Were they like reporting a suspicious person?
Were they?
That girl just came to the window and like looked at me and talked into her headset.
Oh.
My bad.
I did not. I don't know. Oh, get out of here.
I could see you pacing.
Oh, I was just like waiting.
Oh, what were they doing?
Well, it was just taking forever for people to check out.
Oh, that whole time was checking out? Hi.
Hi. You driving?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Well, if that's not perfect timing, I don't know what is. Cased-in timer. Right when we walked in the door.
Oh, don't mind me, just eating some brownies. And look how we ate the brownies.
Because when they're warm, the inside is the best, and when they're cold, the outside is the best.
I didn't realize this method, but I was so confused yesterday when Mary,
Got it.
started eating from the center. I was like, but you love the edges. But she informed me that while it's warm, you eat from the center.
Well, this is my theory. I don't think it's like a... Yeah, the edges are so good. I like them when they're cold and chewy.
So you don't like the chocolate chip Ghirardelli?
You know what? I did like it this time.
I like it a lot.
I'm glad. So good. Do the brownie dance. Do the brownie dance.
Did we ever tell them about Ghirardelli in Chicago? I'm sure we have.
Tell them. That's probably what we did. Like,
What do you mean?
I'm thinking like for Valentine's Day, when we lived in Chicago like 10 years ago.
Yeah, so we live like 5 blocks from the Ghirardelli store.
Which is a fancy chocolate store.
Yeah, and so that's what kind of brownies these are. That's what reminded me. Anyways, when you walk in, they hand you a milk chocolate with caramel sample. We'd walk in like 5 times.
No, we didn't.
Speak for yourself. We just did a little shopping. Mary as we said, Mary hadn't been out of the house besides going to the hospital or doing anything exciting. And so we went to Target and just walked around. We had fun. We were laughing, and sometimes just being together and having no agenda and just kind of wandering in the store is really good. Especially, I think it can be this hard balance, like with Mary CF, or like for a lot of people with chronic illness or limited energy, when you're at home a lot and you don't have the energy or even the desire to get out much. We walk that like fine line of like, it's good to be home, it's good to get out, and I don't know what I'm saying. It's a crazy time of year too, with all the germs and flu and everything going around, so we're like being super cautious whenever we go out. And I think what I'm saying is enjoy the moments, enjoy whatever, whether it's at home or getting out to go walk around Target or whatever it is. I think Mary and I have learned and continue to have to teach ourselves to laugh together, to enjoy life together, and it's not always easy. I feel like it's been a like hard week for us. Her health's declining, and then you know, you have these adrenaline moments like when she starts coughing up blood, and exhausting days at the hospital. Like we had a couple days this week, last Wednesday and then yesterday, where it was just, we went to the hospital and just felt wiped out from that. I mean, they must put something in the air at hospitals to like, it must be like sleeping gas or something, because you just get wiped out. All that to say, I feel like this week it's just been kind of weighing on both of us, and I think Mary's been feeling just kind of the weight of not feeling well. And even in those kinds of weeks and those kinds of like times of feeling drained, it's good to laugh every day. And when we say that, when we kind of have this motto around here, don't forget to laugh every day. And what we mean by that isn't so much the practicality of laughing every day, but it's that, I think we talked about this recently, the perspective of not taking life too seriously, or not letting the hard things drown out the good things, and the things to be thankful for, and the things that you can laugh about, and the things that you can find joy in. And like this little guy, he makes me laugh. This doggy of his, he carried it to the car. He took it in the car while we went to Chick-fil-A and Target and everywhere, and then he brought him back inside. Proud of you, honey.
Thank you.
Good job doing your stuff. I was just telling them about how it's just been like a overwhelming week, just like health and hospital and everything, and how it was fun to laugh tonight together.
Oh my gosh, it was so fun.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I needed that. Did you tell them how
Yeah.
much we laughed because I was driving?
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh my goodness. I was telling you guys about we were laughing in Target, but when Mary drove, oh, it was like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was fun, but it was funny.
It was so funny. I was laughing so hard.
We were both laughing.
And I was praying.
Oh man.
She's an awesome driver. But
I'm a cautious driver.
She was just like so uptight about it. It was really funny.
Yes.
Anyways, guys, like I said, don't forget to laugh. And as always, we will see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Don't you think we're
And you won't be surprised that he brought this little guy to bed. We'll see you tomorrow, buddy. Say good night to the people.